You want to be careful whose advice you actually listen to and whose advice you don't listen to. Because if you're not selective about that, if you're not thick-skinned about that, it could be holding you back from reaching your potential. Now, this is quite a blunt way to put it, but why would you listen to anybody that is not in a position that you want to be in? It sometimes can be seen as arrogant, but at the end of the day, you're not going to take financial advice off of someone that lives in a tent. You're not going to take physique advice off of somebody that's not in shape. The list goes on, you get the point. Now, this can be pretty hard to do because you're going to get advice thrown from every single direction. It could be a nan, it could be a girlfriend, it could be your dad, it could be Steve at work. They're probably going to have their little 2 pence to put in. But just because you know them personally, and just because sometimes they do want the best for you, they're not even hating, sometimes it can be wrong. Sometimes you should just ignore it. Now, why am I telling you this? Because as a physique coach, I see this happen to a lot of people midway through their journey. If, they're not eating as much as what everyone else around them is eating, or they're having a different meal for dinner because they're on a goal-specific plan. They're trying to achieve something that the others aren't trying to achieve. They've all got their own separate goals and plans, whether it's in their career, whether it's in something else. Other people will make comments to them. Oh, are you sure that, that's the right thing you should be doing? And they allow it to get into their head. That can sway what they do next, whether they quit the plan or something else. Now, if Steve down the pub, who's got a beer belly, who's not in great shape, clearly doesn't look after themselves, is telling you that you're pushing yourself too hard, maybe it's not the right thing you should be doing, to put it bluntly, do not listen, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. If you've invested in a coach and they're telling you to do a certain thing and they've got in great shape, they've got other clients in great shape, listen to them. Like I said, you're not going to get financial advice off of somebody that lives in a tent. On the flip side, it is great to take advice off of other people that are in a position that you're chasing to be at. You might be on a different path to them. You might achieve it in a different way, but definitely take advice off of them because they've got there somehow. So take it on board and learn from it.